Hello. Good morning. Peace and blessings. I am the Moon Mama, Monique. Nice to be here. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday's the day governed by Mercury. And I have...
Hi, I'm Nia from Myrtle and Flossie.
And I am Adina, and I'm back! And we are here today from Luxor, Egypt.
Yes.
We're still here.
We're still here.
Yes, in the land of magic.
We're going to be here until the 24th.
Oh my God, that seems like forever.
No, because we have already been here forever. Like, we're experiencing so much new information and new energy and...
Or information, like you said earlier, we already know, but told in a new way.
A deeper understanding
of
what we've been exposed to.
What we've been exposed to that we already know, but taught in a new way, I should say.
Yeah, expansion.
Absorbing it, yes.
So we're taking on a lot, and energetically, like right now, as soon as this video is over, I'm going to sleep under the boat.
Not under the boat.
No, I'm only kidding. Not under the boat. I'm joking. Okay, so today is a Mercury day, and today is a Mercury day, and the moon is in Capricorn. I didn't even check to see what the moon was. But the moon is in Capricorn, the sun is in Virgo. Mercury is the planet that it creates our perception. Mercury governs Gemini and Virgo. So Mercury rules the day and the sun is in Virgo. So really, and Mercury's in Libra. And Mercury in Libra is about the way we think about others. It's our it's our perceived reality. And it's really understanding that what you perceive about another is what you're inviting into your reality, what you're going to actually experience. It's real deep.
So you watch it play out and then you be like, I knew it, and you really did because you created it.
Because you created it.
Or I'm like,
right.
I'm mad, but I'm mad because I kind of low-key created this situation.
Everything you created.
Everything you created.
So it's not even low-key, it's totally high-key.
It's totally.
But you're faking like it's low-key.
Right.
Yes, come on, Queen.
That's right. Come on, Hunia.
We got another
joining
queen
us.
join in
Put this down so we can get this. We're on our...
I got on too many clothes.
Okay. I don't know. So, y'all can hear us, right? Okay, great. So, I don't know.
Just have to turn
Yes,
the camera.
well, yeah. When you talk, we're gonna turn the camera to you.
Right.
Okay, great, perfect. Because
okay,
great.
There we go.
Okay, great, perfect. We are. Okay, perfect. So, you can't see yourself, but they can see you.
Okay.
Right. So Mercury in Libra is how we perceive our connections and our relationships, right? And it's the thing that's tricky about Libra is really understanding that everybody in your life is your mirror. Because Libra is, you can only reflect yourself. It's the balance, right? So whatever it is, your polarity will show up. I know it's the story you're telling about the other person, but it's based upon your own frequency, right? So it's like if you're like, people are this to me or people are that to me, then you project that out and that becomes your experience. So if you say everywhere I go I'm loved, everywhere I show up people are happy to see me, I'm a beneficial presence all the time, then that is what you will experience. And with the sun in Virgo, we have this opportunity to heal this frequency because Virgo is about being healed. It's about transforming at the deepest level. So ladies, how y'all doing with your relationships?
Relationships.
Right?
I like ding ding ding.
Right.
Good. I would say I got the relationship with my partner. That's fine. That's good. However, I noticed that my relationship with my, say, siblings, partners, which is really none of my business, right? With brother and sister, who they are with, and what they do. But somehow I have made it my business, being the older sister.
Okay.
And I have a lot of feelings and opinions about, my siblings' partners.
Right.
I'm cool. I worked out some issues with my sister's boyfriend. And we're cool now.
Right.
My brother's girlfriend, that's a different story.
Okay.
There's still back and forth there, but what you just said is an invitation for me to dig deeper of why
you're telling that story.
Why I'm telling that story.
Right.
And why we're cool, then we're not really cool. It's cool, but then it's kind of awkward.
Yes.
And I'm not giving forth of myself, and that's not what I'm receiving either.
Yes.
But mad at the results.
Yes. Yes. That's it. Don't hate your creations.
I think that's where most of the world is caught in, because we're so, I know the mirror work and I can get it intellectually and I can get it in my spirit, but that's the work of my lifetime, working this stuff out, walking this stuff out. And when I'm upset and I'm in my ego and in my animal, and I just think someone's done something to me, it is a quantum leap at times to really see how I'm doing that.
Yes.
Like what Nia just said. And so every time I hear the mirror explain, like Monique just eloquently described to us, how my brother, my sister, anybody, the stranger is my reflection. If I'm triggered, it's something in it for me.
Yes.
And to have the courage to look at what that is and have the courage to call it whatever. If you call it, they're just so rude. You're telling on yourself.
That's right.
Where are you rude? I'm like, oh, I'm rude. I thought I was nice. It's like, okay, look at it. Look at it. It's like, oh, damn, it's
That's
me.
right.
You're like, it's still in there.
Yeah,
right.
it's still work to do.
right.
It's
That's
still work
right.
to do. So
But then not to judge it then too. That's
Not
the
to
thing
judge
I'm
it.
working
Yeah.
on.
That's right.
It's to not judge it, like, okay, it's still in there.
Right.
Thank you.
Play with it, actually.
Yeah.
Have
No.
fun
be like the
with
cat
it.
with the mouse. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? You don't have to
Yeah,
kill it
yeah.
yet, or kill it if you're ready.
Right.
Play with it a
Play
minute.
with it. That's right.
And that's interesting because I was just
Lean in a little bit, honey.
yeah, I
so
was
they
just
see.
thinking. I was just thinking a little earlier, and I was watching. This is funny. I was watching YouTube, and I was like, "Where's my best friend?" And I was like, and I started feeling. I was like, "Okay, wait a minute. First of all, you love being by yourself.
Right.
You act like
Right.
And everybody love you. What you
Right,
talking
Right.
about?
You're everybody's best
right.
friend.
And then I was like, and then I have so many friends. Like, why are you tripping?
Right.
Like, if you want to go sit with somebody, just go sit with somebody. Why are you tripping? Because I really do love being by myself.
That's right.
And then I make up this thing because only child's supposed to be lonely and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not. Like,
Yes.
like when I saw Reese, I said, oh, Reese is up here. I can't wait to get to the room. Because remember when I came up earlier?
Yeah.
Not, or maybe it was yesterday. I came up and I saw everybody. I went right back down and said, oh yeah. Perfect opportunity to be by myself. But then there are times when I just really feel like I should have all these people around, and I'd be like, okay, what's going on with you?
Well, perfect
Right.
example
Yeah.
is just right now. Like, I watch Hunia come upstairs, if you can see me.
Okay.
And the three of us were sitting here talking. Now, Hunia's on this trip with us. We love her, and we were having a conversation and doing a recording. She came right up. She looked at us, got her chair, and came right over. And the thing about that is confidence in yourself, number one. Knowing that she'd be embraced by us
That's
because
right.
we were. And it wasn't that we didn't want you here, And she's like, I'm being in this video.
That's right.
Shit, move over, hussy.
That's right. That's right.
And that right there is
And why y'all got clothes on?
that's another story, right? But that's a strength, Hunia. You didn't look at that and then just decide to stay in that story of feeling left out. You said, I'm coming over there with them.
Yes.
I'm
Right.
inviting myself. Like some people
Right.
would say, well, they didn't invite me.
Right.
Right.
No.
They did invite me. I have an open invitation.
Absolutely.
I like that you
I'll shade
said
to you,
that.
sis.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I like that you said that, like, they didn't invite me. 'Cause
Yeah.
I definitely have been in that space before where, like, well, they didn't ask me over there, so I'm not going.
Yeah.
But
Right.
that's a projection of me.
That
That's your
you're
shit.
that I'm saying
projecting.
that I don't feel
It's always
wanted
worthy.
in that story.
That's right.
It's always your shit.
Right.
It's always
your
worthiness,
shit,
right? It's always worthiness. So, I love this. This is my favorite topic. Okay, guys. This is my favorite topic because everybody cares about relationships, right? And women care about love, right? And guess what? You can only attract somebody in your life that loves you as much as you love yourself.
Oh, boom. Say that again. Say that slow.
You can only attract somebody into your life that loves you as much you love yourself.
Oh.
Right. Because that's what Libra is about. It's about marriage and partnership. So how the people in your life are reflecting to you the way you treat and relate to yourself. And I literally have watched as I begin to
The hearts
really
are coming up. They love it.
love myself. I literally experience people being like, oh my God, we love it. Because it's just the way I walk through the planet with myself.
Yeah.
The relationship you have with yourself is the standard and the foundation by which everything else in your life will
to you.
come into existence.
Yes. If you don't believe it, try it out.
That's right.
Try it. You can't try loving yourself and see what happens.
Try loving yourself and see. And I'm just so for me, I have
so much
practice.
fun.
I literally in the morning I shower, And when I shower, I'm loving my body. And then when I get out, I'm massaging myself. I'm putting oils. I'm literally like, I love you.
It's a whole self-care.
Yes, that's right.
It's also a whole self-care practice. But not just designated to one day. Self-care
it's all
every day.
the time. I look in the mirror. You're beautiful. I love you. Look at how beautiful you are. You're aging backwards. I talk to myself in a way that reminds me, because this is what I want to have shown to me. The way that we care for ourselves is the way that the world will care for us. You know? And now we all Michael Jackson here in Egypt, because they just crowding us. They like,
hey, money, man, will you buy this?
I know. It's like, I feel like I'm in Budapest and I just gave a concert and I don't even really sing that.
We're famous here. So so the moon is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is about structures. And structures are, think about the structure of your body, because you have a skeleton inside of you that creates the form that you are in. And that's what Capricorn is about. It's about creating the form. And we have Pluto moving through Capricorn, so we're really watching a lot of our old forms fall away. A lot of the ways we've related, a lot of the ways we've participated and thought about relationship and ways of being, all of that, so the ways that we've healed ourselves. The sun is in Virgo. Ultimately, all of this is about Virgo, so it's about perfecting. So really, this is a whole entire month of up-leveling everything in your life. Everything. And it's all internal. You don't have to call nobody and say, you said such and such and such and I didn't like it.
It's tiny shifts. It's tiny internal shifts.
That's right. Incremental tiny shifts. So Capricorn energy, you have a Capricorn moon.
Is it my moon?
You have a Taurus rising.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And a Capricorn moon.
That's it. Yes.
You don't feel like you have a Capricorn moon.
That's what you
at
said
all.
when you looked at my chart.
It almost don't even make sense to me.
Hey, we gotta stump you sometime.
Thank you. Because she's so lighthearted and free spirit and so much sweetness, and Capricorn has a tendency.
Well, if you come for me, then we got a thing.
Oh, for
it's
real.
It's an invitation.
Oh my God.
Baby.
Oh, and you
Ask
do
Natalie.
have that. That's right. And she is. Capricorn people are very funny. The Capricorn moon, like a sense of humor, less like, whoo, and she does have that. She has an incredible sense of humor. But the Capricorn energy is about creating new structures. So we want to be looking at our lives and seeing what needs, just small little tweaks. And the moon is at the first quarter phase, or the last quarter phase. So it's a week before we move into the Pisces full moon, and which is going to be the equinox.
21st.
We'll
still be here.
In the center of the
Sounds like ritual time.
Right.
Seriously,
Gotta do some magic.
Center of the universe. I feel like in terms of spiritual ground zero.
That's right.
That's how I look at Egypt.
New Year. It's basically a new year.
It's a new year.
It's a new year.
Starting our new year.
So
That's exciting.
we really want to be. This is a really incredible time of year to be looking at what are you releasing, what are you letting go, what are you perfecting. And here's the thing. It's a process, so you can set intentions. You don't have to be there yet. If you get there in your mind, then you're actually already there. So you can set an intention. I'm a fucking billionaire. I have so much money. And that's what it is,
They
right?
told us that they just asked for $5 million.
Yes.
Right. For a t-shirt, wasn't a cotton shirt? That was $5 million. Like, give me $5.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you set the intention for your health, your wellness, your prosperity. Set the intention, and then as the year progresses, you will be led and directed through your spiritual practice and spiritual awareness towards how do you realize this. That's right.
Yeah.
What you got? What you say? What say you?
I'm thinking about relationships. I'm thinking about all of that, in my travels.
Please talk about
Yeah,
that.
please talk. Tell us what you've done.
I picked up everything. I sold everything and moved to Ghana.
Yeah.
In
How long
March.
ago?
March. And it has been amazing. It's like it's literally like I came home. So many people that I know and I'm familiar with are in Ghana.
Wow.
Just like I couldn't have imagined it to be this. It's almost surreal. It's like I just transplanted everything.
From
here.
Oakland, California to Ghana.
And so was thinking about relationships and all of that, and even in terms of like money, because I was thinking it was kind of particular to Ghana, but it's really not. It's just like the places in which we travel. People think as Americans we automatically rich. We just have lots of money, so they have this expectation that the cost that you pay makes up for all the places where they couldn't really charge. And so I understand that, because like in catering, right? There's some organizations, they literally like $400 for 20 plates. Okay, sometimes $400 for 400 plates, or something like that. Something. And I can do that because I have other clients who pay top dollar. They don't even care. They just want it, and so I can put that extra tax to make up for that nonprofit. So I get it. I get it why they expect us, because what we're able to do, the average Egyptian or whatever, or Ghanaian, they can't pay the prices that we. It's nothing to us. Like I paid $3,600 for the year for my rent. That's 1 month. That's 1 month in the States.
That's 1 month in Los Angeles.
That's 1 month in New York.
But the average
With
Ghanaian,
12
they
roommates.
can't do that. So then that makes me just move into a space of yes, I am abundant.
Yeah, and
Yes,
seeing
I
yourself
am
as such. I
prosperous.
love that.
Yes. And in this process, I'm going to share what I know, the tools that help me get to this space with you.
Yes.
And so that has been, I think, the difference in how I've been moving in Ghana, because they see me as that. For instance, I have
You the official rich auntie now?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And they asked me for some money, and I said, okay, I can't give you that right now, but let me show you a few tricks on this and that and that. For instance, I have a driver, my favorite, Ebenezer. It literally looks like his car has been put together with all kinds of things, whatever. Right? But it's a step up, because before he was driving somebody else's car.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And when he would come pick me up, and I said, you keep saying how beautiful and rich I am and everything, but you treat me like, I don't understand. Why I have to open all these doors? He said, what do you mean? I said, you want to know the trick? Working with black folks, black women from the States and other places, open our doors.
Yes.
We love that.
Because that's what we have quit men who
Right.
didn't open our doors.
Yeah,
Right.
He said, huh? I said, open every door. I said, if you with us the whole day, open all the doors and see, watch your life change. Yes, my dad. So he opened my doors, and I get ready to get out. And sometimes I forget, I get ready to get out. Oh no, I got you. Okay.
You training them up.
Right. So, and I said, and not just us who's traveling, like all the women in your life, your mother, your auntie, your sister, your cousin,
Your daughter.
So maybe about a month later, he says, Madame, I love you so much. You are telling the truth. I open the doors. My tips are increasing all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. And he said, and then my car broke down. Madame says, I remember, you're the one who opened my door. She bought me a new car.
Wow.
Yes.
And so now everywhere I go, he's like, she's the one. She will help you get rich. And that is just like, that's just how I move. Like, because it's not enough to just give somebody some money.
That's right.
Because
It's not
it
enough.
stops
That's
there.
not it.
If you don't change the
That's
mentality,
right.
it'll be back in the same
That's
place.
right.
If not
Just
worse.
spin it. Yeah.
That was the
worse.
greatest lesson I learned.
Yeah.
I have the gift of people giving me money, and I love that.
Yeah.
But it's not about that, because the money is not the thing. It's the energy
the
that
energy.
creates the money.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, I love that so much.
Woo.
Energy behind
I
it,
love
for
that
sure.
so
That's
much.
right. That's right. So thank you, Hania, for that. Thank you. Thank all y'all. So Nia,
I know.
and Adina.
Yes.
So we are on the Nile River right now in Luxor. I'm gonna show you all where we are. Let me see if I can do this.
Flip it around.
Okay, wait, one more. Okay, so this is, all right, so this is the ship that we're on. This is the city, Luxor. That's the moon up there. I don't know if y'all can see it, because
I
I
see
can.
it.
I don't know if they can see it on the video, but
Hell
that's
yeah.
the moon, and that's the city, and those are other people. They're not with us, but okay. So I just wanted to show you all where we are, and then turn us back around. We have been visiting temples we've been visiting temples for the past 4 days.
Yes.
And I feel like we
temples,
should
4
do a
days.
whole nother video on
4
this.
days,
We
5
do,
temples.
we do like 6 temples in 4 days. Something.
It's a
I
lot.
think it's 5.
Yeah, we 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the temples, the last temple we just visited was the temple of Dia.
Dandara.
Dandara. Say
House
that.
of House.
Yeah, say that 5 times. Dandara. And it was the House of Hathor, right? And it was the most beautiful sacred thing I've ever seen in my life.
So sweet.
Just beauty all over. Just beauty and the stories on the walls and
Astrology on the ceiling.
The astrology was there, like literally.
And it was so well preserved.
That's what I was gonna say.
Even
still
with
see
the
the
vandalism,
You
still
can see all
preserved.
the colors.
Yes.
The
It
blues
was
and reds.
one of the ones that was still historically intact, even after, like you said, the vandalism and the raids and purging. Yet there was still some gems, no pun intended or pun intended, some gem of rooms where they couldn't get to. And you know, Hunia said something while we were there that resonated with me, that spirit, like it's all, the story is always is already, the battle's already won, the story's being played out, spirit really does have you covered. And the reason why those gems and those rooms couldn't get to, because the energy, which you're saying, of the people who are coming to raid, they missed that.
Yeah.
And when we got down there, we were able to see those gems and everything, like
So when there were spaces in which you had to truly submit
Yeah.
Yes.
in order to get in.
You had to
Yeah.
crawl.
You
You
had
had
to
to duck.
surrender everything.
That's right.
You had to go in a prayer posture
Yes.
in order to even enter.
access.
That means your spirit had to be a certain way.
And when you
right.
got there, it was
Yeah.
such a gift.
Yeah.
Yes.
To think, and
Yeah.
I always thought about, how did they do this?
Exactly.
You know, like we're in tons of rock underneath something, and you get down there. They didn't have plug-in lights,
Or lights,
Toshiba
yeah.
lights like we
Right.
have. What are they down there with
Yeah.
torches and
And
stuff?
the carvings are detailed. No torches because there would be soot on the wall.
Right,
There
and
were
then
torches.
they couldn't breathe
That's
even
right.
because there was no ventilation
That's
down
right.
there.
So you
Right.
definitely
How
can't
did they do that?
That's
It was
right.
so
Straight.
beautiful.
It was amazing.
The details, the
you could tell.
braids, they were
knew-
naked.
and they knew the science.
Yeah.
Because the way the openings were
In the ceiling.
were put so that the
Skylights.
light would come
Yes.
and reflect off this to reflect off that to illuminate. And I remember reading.
Honey, when we were
going to
underground,
different
there was no
lectures.
windows down there.
Right,
No, but at the time they
but
were
the way
limited.
the way it's set up is that the light will illuminate off of different things. They
Yeah.
knew that science.
They knew that science.
And there's I don't know if it's in the Book of the Dead or what, but they talk about how at certain times of the day,
That's what I was gonna
when
say.
everything would hit and the whole thing would light up.
So that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
the certain time of day
Okay.
that they would know, and it wasn't like they had clocks or watches.
It was
a certain
beautiful.
time of
It
day
was
so
amazing.
beautiful.
That they knew
It's
to
magic.
create.
That's all I
It's
can
pure
say.
magic.
It's pure magic.
pure magic.
Pure magic.
And the thing that is important to me, for me, and for every woman, is that we really come back to our magic.
Yes.
Because our magic is what's missing. As you see it all over the world, that the world is absent of the feminine magic. Women
Wake up.
who are doing the rituals, who are calling, who understand, not who are in reaction to the world that we're in, but who are intentionally building a new world from the inside out. Because everything comes from inside of a woman. Let me say it one more time. Everything comes from inside of a woman. So it is important that we begin to take dominion of our thoughts, of our feelings, and make sure that we're not in reaction to what is but literally get to a pure, sacred space so that we're creating from our understanding of our oneness with the divine. And beyond that, a world will be born. So with that, is there anything else you want to say briefly before I say goodbye and I go to bed? 'Cause I'm going to bed.
Thank you, Mama.
I know. I think I am full and clear and understanding to ride that energy and know that what's in front of me is for me,
Yes,
no matter
sister.
what it looks like.
Yes, sister.
And that this battle is already won.
Yep.
And if I take a deep breath and just be still, take a beat, I'll then be guided with the tools on how to work it out, because the tools are already there as well.
Ashe.
And I'll just say what I've been saying for the longest is that don't allow fear, sickness, death, any of those things get in the way. Live in your true and best selves. It's all we got. It's all we got. And we can't let anything interfere with that because it's not fair to you or the people around us.
You guys are talking about
We owe it to ourselves to live our very best lives, regardless of the circumstances, because most of it ain't even real anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Right. What you got it?
What I got?
Yeah.
Well, we have slang in our group, and it's BSOG.
Yes.
B and C only God.
Yes.
All paths lead home. So trust and believe, no matter where you are on the path home. You can take the long way, you can take the scenic way,
But take the short way.
You can take the short way, you can go over the mountain, you can go through the mountain, you can go under the mountain, but you're on the path home. You get to choose.
Yeah.
So we're choosing the magic, we're choosing to awaken the feminine, and it feels so good. We're choosing sisterhood, we're choosing love,
Yes.
we're choosing heart.
Inclusivity, yes.
Yes, we were in the chamber of the upper heart today,
Yes.
and that was magical. So thank you.
So much magic.
Thank you.
We love y'all.
Love you.
Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Bye, everybody. See y'all next time. Yay. Thank y'all so